Imagine losing everything you had: love, security, hope. Imagine walking away from it all, chasing a dream that turns into a nightmare. And then realizing that despite all the mistakes, someone is waiting with open arms to welcome you back. This is the story of the prodigal son, a parable of redemption and hope that still resonates today. The Prodigal Son, a story of redemption. Long ago, Jesus told a story that would change the way people understand forgiveness and love. It was the story of a wealthy man and his two sons. The younger son, restless and full of dreams, wanted more than a simple life beside his father. He wanted freedom, and one day, he decided to ask for his inheritance while his father was still alive. A bold request, almost an insult, as if to say, "I want my share now, no matter what happens next." And so, the father divided his property and gave the son what he asked for. Without looking back, the young man left for a distant land, determined to find happiness, but things would not go as he expected. In the early days, the prodigal son lived as he always wanted. Parties, luxury, people around, he had everything money could buy. But there was something he didn't know. What begins as a dream can quickly turn into a nightmare. His money ran out, and with it, everyone who surrounded him disappeared. The land he lived in was struck by a severe famine. With no money, no food, no friends, the young man was forced to take the only job he could find: feeding pigs. For someone who once lived in the comfort of home, it was an indescribable humiliation. It was in that moment, sitting among the pigs, that the prodigal son realized the depth of his mistakes. He remembered his father's house, how even the servants lived better than he did. "I will go back," he thought. "I will say to him, 'Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son, but take me as one of your servants.'" And so, he left. He didn't know if he would be accepted, but something inside him drove him to return. And while he was still a long way off, his father saw him and ran to meet him. He ran to embrace him, to kiss him, and before the son could even finish his confession, the father interrupted him. "Bring the best robe," said the father. "Put a ring on his finger and sandals on his feet. Kill the fattened calf. Let's celebrate. For this son of mine was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found." The parable of the prodigal son is not just a story about a young man who made mistakes. It's about all of us. It's about our falls and failures, but above all, it's about the mercy and infinite love of a father who never gives up on his children. It's a message of hope that no matter how far you have gone, there is always a way back home. If this story touched your heart, subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories that bring the timeless lessons of the Bible to today's world. Leave a like, share, and remember, there is always a way back home. We are the guardians of God's words.